What's going on, guys? Mega Gig back with another video, back with City Skylines on our Cruz Let's Play. I told you I would have it fixed in the next episode, and I do. We are working on our airport today. I said I'd be putting it out here in this little island. I had previously looked at the different airports that were available that I had. I didn't really go on the Steam Workshop and look at more, but we've either got the regular airport, the international airport, and then there's a few modded ones, and there's just kind of build your own. But I'm not sure if it really works because it doesn't say anything, and it doesn't have to be roadside. I don't know. So I just decided to go with the regular international airport. And then I was kind of taking cues off of the airport that is nearest me in the next big city over, I guess. And it's only straight. It's not curved like this, but it has all this parking in front, something like this, and then kind of right out in the center it has a little park sitting area, and so that's kind of what I wanted to do here. So I'm not entirely sure if I want to leave this concreted over. It looks fine because of the flower beds, but if I erase the concrete, that doesn't look too bad either. We could always draw these just a little further to make them connect. Those look that looks a little weird. I could try and use my concrete here, but that, I don't know. That just looks kind of it looks kind of odd because of that. I guess maybe I could just draw this straight through. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I don't know. I kind of liked it as concrete, but the grassy area is kind of nice too. So you guys will have to let me know if you prefer it one way or the other, and I might change it. And then I set up the monorail system, and it's just going to kind of curve and go straight over to the mainland, and we haven't really set it up yet. And I did, of course it's saving, and I did try and even this out best I can. It's okay for me if it goes down a little bit in the water, which it does just gradually, but I'm trying to get it as even as possible. And then I didn't really want to have this island connected to the main services. I wanted everything to kind of be connected by monorail, but I'm starting to run into a few issues thinking about it. I've got fire and police over here, which would be enough to manage this. And I've got a little ambulance depot, which will handle sickness. And I've got this to handle trash, but I realized I was also going to need a crematorium to handle dead people. And I was also going to need supplies for these little businesses, because I thought this would be kind of nice to have right by the airport. You've got a little storage facility if people want to rent out some storage. There's the little Corrales kitchen if you want to eat, or there's a if we go down in here, there's a Subway, and then just kind of a generic store as well. So people can get a bite to eat before they go off. And man, that just... Yeah, get out of there. Come on, get... There we go. Man, that first-person camera gets kind of stuck for some reason. So yeah, I plopped the little guard station there and the firehouse there. Could have put them side by side and moved all this storage over, but I think that looks kind of nice. I also put a little park area here. I really like these tropical parks that I got, so I just plopped them down and edited a little bit around them. I just like the foliage. I like the way that whoever created them made them. It might actually say the creator. Park Trop, Flowing Fountain, Park Trop. So those are really, really nice. I like a lot of foliage. And it was doing a little weird here, so I just kind of erased some of the concrete. I could probably just erase it up to that one as well. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Then I guess I would go ahead and do it on this side, too. Just kind of go to the end and make it even. This game does some weird bends sometimes with concrete and textures and whatnot. But I really like the way these look, so I plopped them in here. I like the way they look when you're just looking at them. But for... I mean, I was thinking I could hide this crematorium. Technically, I could like hide it in the back of here, and it just looks like a little garage, and the area is still getting serviced. But we still have the cargo issue for having a couple of shops, because these are actually working shops that we plopped down from the Rico ploppable mod. Plopple Rico. So I may have to go ahead and connect a little service road, but it'll be much faster for people to take the monorail, so they'll still be taking the monorail in town. I mean, I don't really want to. We can go ahead and draw it across, see how it looks. If anything, I would almost want to have it just going across right by the monorail, to be honest. I did also move the ship path that was going through here so it wouldn't run into that. It seems kind of weird that the ships come through here. I feel like in real life they would stay away from the main island until they were getting ready to dock. They wouldn't zigzag through, so I may move these ship lines as well. Yeah, I don't know. If we don't do this, then we'll have to do something about cargo. We'll have to either install a train line to bring cargo over, which I don't really want to do, or put a cargo harbor, which I also really don't want to do because it's kind of huge for this little island. So I feel like the least impactful decision is going to be to have a service road come in. I don't really like them being really spread apart, though. I kind of want them to be close together. So I could have it come out like this. Let's just go across and see what this looks like. Whoa, it did kind of a weird dip here. Thanks to our trusty Move It tool, we can take care of that quick, fast, and in a hurry. And then we can also get off of the Move It tool. There we go. So, I mean, that doesn't look bad. I just wanted I want everybody to be using the public transportation here, which I think they will be, because this is still going to be slow. And to be honest, I could make it a national road, to be honest. Now, that would make it fast, but I could change the speed limit. Let's see what the national road bridge looks like. Let's do a few more. So does this look more like a bridge that would be realistic going across there, or does this? I kind of think this does, to be honest, because it doesn't really have the walkway. Nobody's going to be walking that far. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that to a national road, and then we may edit the speed limits are 90. Let's just go with 50. I thought you could change the speed limit for the entire road. I think you can. I'm just holding the wrong. Yeah, there we go. Alt. So Alt does it. All right. And then we'll put some. I don't know if we really want concrete in here. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. That looks all right. So we've got our national road with a decent enough speed limit. That is a little uneven. With a decent enough speed limit that service vehicles are going to be able to get out here in a decent amount of time. Yeah, that looks all right. But it's still, I think, going to be slow enough that people, so we can get rid of that. Might keep this ambulance depot. So people can get out here, and so people will get into town fast enough. I'm also wondering about this spot. If I should just make it more parking, or if I should find some other kind of use for this, because I've got plenty of parking lots and things of the like. Yeah, these are way too big. I could put a small one there. I opted to use all of these around here because they had the least handicap parking. Then I used the other ones that were close by. I'm not really sure when someone made this one why they put handicap parkings in all of these. They're a little strange, but I really don't want to go through and make a huge parking lot like this from scratch. So, but I've got lots of parking that I can, or I've got lots of stuff that I can do. So leave some suggestions what you would put behind the monorail. If you have any suggestions, I could put another park area maybe, or a couple of other things. I put a little souvenir building down here that was there. Well, I'll put that back again. It must have despawned because either I didn't have the zone, I either didn't have it zoned, or that's probably what it was, to be honest. So let's put that souvenir shop. I thought that'd be neat to have. What is that? Under actually. I assume it's. Whoa, let's not do that much. I assume it's probably that. Let's see if it'll build up here. Yeah, light commercial. So I thought that'd be nice. People can come out of the airport. They can sit in the park, chat. They can come down here, grab a bite to eat. Of course, we're not getting any workers right now. They can hang out in this park area here. And they can come up here and get ready to go to the main town. They can get a little souvenir when they come out and then head to the main town. I'm also going to have, I'm going to have, once we get over there, I'm going to have the vehicle registration and then enterprise rent-a-car next to each other. I was just plopping some things down earlier looking at that, and this is exactly how the airport that's near my house, sort of near my house, is. It's got an enterprise rent-a-car. It doesn't really have the vehicle registration, but it's got the enterprise rent-a-car. So, and these are actually the houses I was going to plop last time that I was going to show you guys how nice and tropical they look, and I've got a ton of them. So they're kind of overloaded with foliage. Some of them got these really nice looking rock paths, and yeah, I just really, really like them. This one's got a little play thing in the back and a little sandbox and all that stuff. So yeah, I really like those a lot. So my main goal for this video was to do the airports. One other thing I did run into, I wanted these approach lights out here, and I could go probably look up a ton of assets, but I kind of like this one, but it has to be attached to a road. So I went ahead and just put this plain road that comes out here, so it's attached, and then it also comes around so we can have these hangers on each side. And apparently we need power to this. So let's see, we could put, let's actually just do an underground power cable here. I put a couple of junction boxes over here, underground power cables, and then these two guys here are just going to power this island. Should be more than enough. Each one is producing 8 megawatts of power, so that should be fine. And that's pretty much what we did in the video, pretty much what you guys saw in the time lapse. I was experimenting with some things, some different airports out here afterwards, but I really like this international airport. You know, if I don't know, I want to figure out something to put in here though, and I'm not entirely sure I like these parkings here on the end because they don't really mesh with this parking lot either. So we've got everything set up, mostly done, but we need to put some finishing touches. Maybe figure out something else for this. Figure out what we want to put here. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I put this out here to service. It kind of looks like it's in place. It would really actually look in place over here on the side. And we can actually just move it with our move it tool. Yeah, but then it puts the concrete way out there. So, I don't know, it would look better. It would look better on the side. Yeah, I could put it out here facing the other way. And I've got it far enough out where it's not really blocking that door, so I don't know. We'll see. But I've got the main base of everything down. So again, like I said last time, the only way to this island, because it is an island, it's going to work like an island, is going to be by plane, which is what we're doing here, or by ship, which we're also going to have ships coming into here. So this isn't done yet. We'll probably won't have the ships over here. They'll probably be over here. We'll figure out some kind of... I kind of wanted to finish this whole island this time, but it's probably not going to happen. But we're going to put the harbor over here. Maybe I'll see if there's some nice assets in there. I'll probably kind of flatten this out a little bit, and then we'll have it connect over here as well. I could put it here, and then just have the road, you know, come up to here. I don't know. And then we've got those junction boxes. But yeah, I want everything that's coming into this island going to here, with the exception of the freight, which will be coming in back over here with our industry, which might be up on this hill, and then they'll come down here to unload or something. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Also, something I realized I forgot to put on this island, so we'll have to figure out where we want to put it. Is road maintenance. Yeah, we're going to need some road maintenance. I always forget about it because it's in the roads, so it makes sense, but it's not really in, like, transportation, which is kind of where I feel like it should be, but no big deal. And then we'll put some taxis around. Probably once we get this other little transport hub figured out. So next time, I'll probably work on this little transport hub, try and get that figured out, and I will get the harbor. Yeah, I'll get the harbor up and working. I could technically put the harbor over here, and the ships would have to come in. I'd rather just have everything come to here, and this monorail system should handle everything just fine. I can have 3 or 4 cars going or more. I can edit how many's on the line. And you probably saw earlier I was kind of messing around with the blimps. I forgot I can just go here and look at the blimps. If I scroll all the way down, I wanted to see how many the blimps held. They hold 50. The Graf Zeppelin holds 120, but the thing is just gigantic. It's just enormous. So I thought about having blimps and ferries taking things across here, but I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. I feel like a monorail system would work better. This is shallow water. It's not really that wide. So, yeah. Oh, there's a plane. And they are not flying to La Cruz. Also, since I created this, I have found that this game loves Cruz. And apparently, it always says Las or Los, which, according to my wife, who is a Spanish teacher, is 110% wrong. So what this game's affinity with Cruz and Las and Los Cruz is, I don't know. I should have come up with a more unique name. If you guys have a unique name for an island city or an island in general, feel free to shoot it down in the comments, and I may consider renaming the city and renaming the whole thing. That could be why the first part didn't get that many views, or people might just not care. I don't know. But either way, I've been having a lot of fun with this game, and I've got another city going, but I think from now on, every time I play this, I'm going to be working on this city, and I'll just be recording footage kind of throughout the week. I get to play, 20, 30 minutes here and there. And then at the end of the week, I will have footage stored up for the time-lapse, and then we'll come in and we'll talk about it. I may even voice over some of the time-lapse as well. And then, of course, we're going to do stuff on camera. This time, we didn't really do a lot of stuff on camera. Last time, we did a little bit, not really a whole lot. So, yeah, so I want to get more building on camera too, on live camera, not on a time lapse. So next time maybe we'll do the harbor area in a time lapse, and then we'll come over here and kind of figure out some kind of receiving area live, or vice versa, the other way. And I should probably figure out how I want to do the main road section here. It's not going to be like a traditional grid city because it's an island. There's a layout that's kind of neat. That's kind of, it's kind of circular, but I don't know about that either. So we'll figure something out. We'll probably just like we're going to have some kind of highway system. Obviously the city is going to have a highway system. I thought about maybe starting it from the transportation hub and then going up here, and then it could split into like a national road that goes around here, and the highway system comes up here, goes through the mountains in a tunnel, and then to the cargo area. So I don't know. Those are my thoughts. There's just so much to do. We need to figure out what we want to do next. But for now, we've pretty much got the airport. Again, if you have any suggestions, name suggestions, suggestions to put stuff here, or any other suggestions, feel free to shoot them down in the comments. I am way open to suggestions like a lot of other people. And yeah, I am perfectly fine changing things around for the better. Let's go ahead and get rid of these trees, though. Yeah, those trees being in the middle of there, for some reason, was driving me nuts. And obviously, I put concrete in the middle there too. It seems, I don't know, seems better. But anyways, guys, that's where we're going to leave this time. If you liked the video, leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you guys for watching. More good stuff to come. Take care.